Hi guys, this is CA Balakrishna from Lecturepedia.in. How are you? Hope you people are doing well. Even I am fantastic. In the today's class, we will be revising operational audit. We have almost revised all the chapters of audit. Still there are some chapters pending, even that I will be revising. The already uploaded revision videos of audit, I have created a separate playlist. You can watch those videos in the playlist section. Okay, and if you want to download this handwritten chart, you can download it from our Telegram channel, and the link for Telegram channel, it will be available in the description. Okay, now starting with operational audit. Basically, operational audit, in case of operational audit, the auditor will evaluate 3 E's of the organization's operations. What are these 3 E's? Effectiveness, efficiency and economy of operations will be evaluated by the operational auditor. If you remember these 3 E's, economy, efficiency, effectiveness, we have also discussed in audit of public sector undertakings. Okay, there is a concept of operational audit. In that we have discussed 3 E's. Same here also. Now there are certain qualities which has to be possessed by the operational auditor. What are these qualities? Generally, if you see, auditor, he will be having excessive knowledge in case of accounting and finance. Apart from these areas, his knowledge in other areas will be scanty. That means very less when compared to finance and accounting. So the operational auditor should be more inquisitive. That means he should have the interest to learn about new things. Okay, the first quality of operational auditor should be, he should be more inquisitive, and then he should ask who, why, how of everything. That means professional skepticism, questioning mind. He should have questioning mind. He should question everything, and he should visualize whether simple alternative means is available to perform a particular task. The entity, it might have performed a particular operation in particular manner. Now operational auditor has to verify whether there is any simple alternative that is available to perform the same task in a more efficient, effective and economic manner. Okay, even that quality has to be possessed by the operational auditor, and obviously he should be having the attitude of professional skepticism, that is questioning mind. And then during the audit, he should adopt the approach of collaborative and constructive approach rather than fault finding approach. Okay, he should not say that you should not go on with the employee stating that you have performed these errors, okay, you have performed these mistakes. No, he should follow constructive approach. Okay, through this constructive approach, what happens is, auditor will be able to obtain cooperation of persons involved in the operation through this constructive criticism instead of fault finding approach. And finally, he should develop a team of people with different backgrounds. So these are certain qualities that have to be possessed by a operational auditor. Now, why operational audit has to be conducted? Generally, the traditional audit approaches, the information that is provided by the traditional audit approaches is not sufficient to the management for effectively managing the organization. So to fill that information gap, operational audit has to be conducted. Generally, you can consider this operational audit as extension of internal audit. Okay, in some entities, the internal audit itself will be having the aspects of operational audit also. Okay, so the first reason for conducting operational audit is inadequacy of traditional information sources for effective management. Okay, the information that is provided by traditional information sources is not effective for managing the organization, and managers do not have time to collect information and locate problems. See, the managers of each function, they will be busy in implementing the plans, and in that busy schedule they don't find any time to collect the information and to analyze that information and to forward this analysis to the management. Okay, this time will not be available with the managers, so there is a need to conduct operational audit. Even if managers provide the information, that information will be biased in nature. They cannot provide independent information. See, information given by managers can be biased. They cannot act independently because the information is related to their function only. So they might give a biased information. Even this is one of the reasons why operational audit will be conducted. And managers are relied for transmitting information rather than analyzing the situation. They don't have time to analyze the situation. At max, they can transmit the information to the upper level. That's it. But they cannot analyze the situation. So to analyze the situation and to provide more effective recommendations, internal audit has to be conducted. And finally, conventional internal audit reports are leaned towards accounting and financial information. The internal audit report focuses mainly on accounting and financial aspects. But however, these days the scope of internal audit has been extended widely. Apart from accounting and financial aspects, the internal audit is also covering various other aspects also. Okay. Now coming to types of operational audits. Generally we are having three types of operational audit. First one is a functional audit. In this case, the audit of each function will be conducted. We are having various functions like sales function, purchase function, HR function, marketing function. Okay, the audit of each respective function will be known as functional audit. Okay, and next, organizational audit. In case of organizational audit, each organizational unit will be audited, like the subsidiary. Okay, entire subsidiary will be audited, or a branch, entire branch will be subjected to operational audit, or a department will be subjected to operational audit. That would be known as organizational audit. And coming to special assignment, these special assignment will be conducted by the operational auditor at the specific request of the management. Let's say management wanted to find whether there is any chance of fraud in a particular area, then management can request the operational auditor to conduct the audit in that particular area. That is special assignment. So these could be three types of operational audits. And coming to appraisal of organizational structure. Basically, appraisal of organizational structure is one of the objective of operational audit. Now, how the operational auditor will appraise the organizational structure? While appraising the organizational structure, what will be considered by the operational auditor? First of all, he will see whether organizational structure is consistent with the objectives of the organization. Okay, whether organization structure is in line with the objectives of the organization or not. This will be first of all verified by the operational auditor while appraising the organizational structure. See, is organizational structure is in conformity with the management objectives. And next, whether it is drawn up matching responsibility and authority. If you are giving authority to any person, then even the responsibility should also be attached to that person. Hope this is clear. Both if you are giving authority, then you should also place some responsibility on him. Whether this is existing or not has to be checked by the operational auditor. Next, whether line of responsibility from top to bottom is clearly discernible from structure. Discernible means clearly visible. Okay, the line of responsibility should be clearly visible in the organizational structure. That means if you just see the organizational structure, you should be able to understand who will be reporting to whom. Okay, who will be having higher authority over the other. Okay, that should be clearly visible. The line of responsibility should be clearly visible by just seeing the organizational structure. Whether organizational structure is designed in such a way or not, that will be verified by the operational auditor. And whether delegation of responsibility is clear and overlapping is avoided. Okay, while you delegate the responsibility, the task should not be delegated. The same task should not be delegated to two or more people. Okay, there should be no overlapping in delegating the responsibility. Hope this is clear. These are the aspects that will be considered by the operational auditor while appraising organizational structure. And coming to differences between internal audit and operational audit, this is not so important. Financial audit versus operational audit, that will be more important than this. We'll just see this. Internal audit versus operational audit. You can first of all consider operational audit as an extension of the internal audit. In some organization, the internal audit itself will have the objectives of operational audit also. So first of all, from the angle of perception, internal audit focuses on financial and accounting aspects, whereas operational audit focuses on qualitative aspects of the operation. Operational audit is concerned with the quality of operations. And coming to issue, basically internal audit is a traditional concept, it is somewhat older concept, whereas operational audit is a new modern concept, and you can consider this operational audit as extension of internal audit. Coming to the objectives of operational auditor would be to verify fulfillment of plans and business requirements. He should have knowledge of policies, procedures and systems, and he should have open-mindedness. Coming to financial audit versus operational audit, this is somewhat important. First of all, what is the purpose of financial audit? The purpose of financial audit is to give opinion on the financial statements, whether financial statements are showing true and fair view or not. That would be the purpose of financial audit. What would be the purpose of operational audit? To verify or to examine effectiveness and efficiency of operations, whether the operations are being conducted effectively and efficiently or not. That will be the purpose of operational audit. And coming to the area, basically the area that will be covered in case of financial audit would be those areas restricted to matters affecting the appropriateness of financial statements, whereas in case of operational audit, all activities related to efficiency and effectiveness of the operations will be covered. And coming to the reporting, in case of financial audit, reporting will be done to the stakeholders, whereas in case of operational audit, it will be done to the management. And coming to the end task of financial audit is just to give the report on findings, whereas the end task of operational audit is, apart from reporting the findings, operational auditor will also give recommendations, okay, reporting as well as suggestions for the improvements. That is the revision of operational audit. Okay, and in the next class we will meet with the revision of another chapter. And if you want to buy classes, you can visit our website lecturepedia.in and you can place your order. Okay, take care, bye bye.